Welcome to the Switch Up presented by PlayHouseStudioz and your boy MrHQ. With us today.
What's good, y'all? You got Keicon with you. How you feeling? How you feeling?
I'm alright, man. I'm alright. I mean, I appreciate you coming through today too, man.
Thank y'all for having me.
For sure. So what's the name of the song you brought to us today?
So the name of the record I performed today is entitled Give Honor. It's the debut track, the first track on my album entitled I Hear You.
Okay.
Yeah.
So give us a little bit about this song. What's the message behind it?
Okay, so the message is basically giving honor to God. If you don't know, I'm a contemporary gospel R&B artist, and basically what that means is it's just gospel with, R&B flavor, R&B style. I'm a kid of the 90s. I'm a 90s baby, so whenever I make music, I like to have that 90s influence. So when I heard that record, it kind of made me think like old Jay-Z vibes. But the message I'm trying to come across is just to give honor to God. I went through a lot of things during the pandemic, COVID, being out of church for like 2 years, not being able to see my brothers and sisters. So I just wanted to write a record saying, giving honor to God, that now that we on the other side of COVID, I'm finally able to be back in the building to see my brothers and sisters.
Exactly. Okay. So tell me, who's your favorite gospel artist?
Man, there's so many to choose from, to be honest.
Give
my
me your
favorite,
top three.
All right, my top three, we're going to go with definitely Kirk Franklin. He's the GOAT. Gotta go with Kirk. Next artist, her name is Kim Burrell. Everybody called Brandy the vocal Bible, but this lady is Brandy's vocal coach. So definitely Kim Burrell. And then I'm going to go third. Right now, we're going with Jordan Armstrong. He's from Atlanta, so we're going to rock out with him because he's representing R&B gospel.
How long you been doing gospel music?
Since 2014 professionally. Both of my parents are in the ministry. My grandfather's a pastor, so really my whole life.
What's the name of the church?
Well, in Virginia, it's called Evergreen Bible Way Church. Apostolic, yeah.
Okay. What's your favorite part about going to that church?
Okay, well, I grew up in that church, so I mean, I'm not there no more.
Okay.
So this is family. Every time I go home, I just know I'm gonna see, family. It's a family church. Just those great vibes, good food, love, all that.
So they be cooking that good food
Listen,
after the service.
They definitely cook great food after the service.
I love them churches.
Right.
Lord, I'm sorry.
Right.
I love them churches where they had that good food after the service.
Definitely.
Everybody stay late.
Definitely.
Them one of them churches where everybody leave like
right now
3 hours, 4 hours after service is over.
Because you eating and talking.
Yeah, you kicking it with the people. That's a vibe.
For sure.
Like
it is.
And then it's a positive vibe always. You know what I mean? So you can't beat that at all.
Yeah, you're right. It is.
For real. I grew up in World Changers.
Okay.
You feel me?
Nice.
So, I'm a church baby
too.
For sure. I got a couple questions for you.
All right.
Do you think women lie or men lie more?
I think women lie more because I'm a brother, so we gonna go with that one right there.
So stick with us. Let's go.
Yeah, they're a little more sneaky with it. I mean, we may. Nah, black men, we don't lie.
Okay, we gonna stick with that. If you was a superhero, what powers would you want to have and why?
If I was a superhero, I would want to have the power of invisibility, where I can just walk in and
sneak.
out. Listen.
Oh, come on.
I would do that. I mean, I would love to fly. It'll cut down on my flights that I'm paying for, but
exactly.
I mean, if I was invisible, I could just hop on the flight and I'll be good to go.
If you sign $1 million deal right now, what would be the first thing you would buy?
Well, if I signed $1 million deal right now, the first thing I would buy, I mean, I guess it's not really a purchase, but investing. Oh, well, I would definitely have to pay my 10% to the Lord, give him his 10% first.
Okay.
And that'll be literally the first thing. But first purchase, I probably purchase a apartment complex because my mother's a realtor aside from being a minister, and we just believe in generational wealth.
That's a good one. What's something you regret that you did as a youth?
Getting locked up in Budapest.
You wanted to share that experience with us? What happened?
I was dumb. I was in college. It was a huge mistake. Well, I'll say this. The one time I didn't actually do something was the time I got caught for doing something that I was doing.
Hold on. Rewind.
Let's say this. I used to have sticky fingers.
Okay.
But the one time that I actually didn't use these sticky fingers was the time they thought I did. So it was a wake-up call like, hey, bro, don't try this no more.
Stop stealing.
Even though I didn't do it that specific time, because, who was still overseas? That's stupid.
Whoa.
However,
you was overseas and got locked up?
Yeah, I was in Budapest, yeah. But that's the past. That's the past.
So,
Change, brother. Now.
But what is like being locked up in another country?
Well, I was there for like every bit of 2 hours. It was very
Okay.
scary. Because the language barrier. They were very aggressive with their language. I mean, surprisingly, it was a pleasant experience. I was in there singing. They was looking through all my cards. They loved my Walmart little gift card I had in my wallet.
Okay.
We were on tour. So they, just was asking me like certain stuff about America. They was like, how's it in America? I was like, oh, I've never, ever been in trouble before. This is like my first time, and I ain't even do nothing. So it was a wake-up call, to be honest, to really, get on that straight and narrow.
What you feel like is your best skill as an artist?
As an artist, I feel like my best skill is just my talent, man, to be honest. I let my talent speak for itself. Again, I'm a 90s baby, so for me, it's like a lot of artists now don't sing live. It's more so like with, the auto-tune and the record. I feel like give me a mic, give me my record, I'm good to go.
So you're more natural rather than the auto-tune
Yeah, definitely.
of today's time.
Definitely.
Because I feel like, too, and it's just my personal opinion,
Yeah.
like you said, all the music today is auto-tuned out.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I use a little tune, a little pitch correction here and there when I need it, but live, nah. Live is just straight. Give me a mic.
Yeah, because now it's like they use it for no reason.
Yeah.
No reason at all.
sure.
Just auto-tune my whole verse.
Literally. It's like auto-tune take the emotion out.
Yeah.
Can't hear nothing.
And you sound like an old computer
Right,
throughout the whole
literally,
song.
literally.
So if you and your friend, right, was together and the police pull you over in the car
Oh, God. Okay.
and they got drugs on them,
Okay.
and the police say, step out of the vehicle. Uh-oh. They say, step out of the vehicle.
Okay.
Your friends say they don't know who drugs it is.
Okay.
What do you do at this moment when the cops say, I'm taking both of y'all to jail if I can't find out who drugs these are?
First of all, I don't know who drugs it is. Second of all, I guess y'all better search the car. It ain't mine. I mean, I've been in a situation like that before. Shouts to my homie. He did what needed to be done, so things didn't have to get done.
Okay.
However, I guess we both got to go, but,
So you ain't gonna make your friend stand on business?
Nah, I'm not a snitch.
No. I ain't saying snitch, but talk to your friend and say, hey, don't send me to jail.
Oh, well,
in your vehicle.
Hold
and
on, I'm capping. I love my life. I don't know. I really don't know what would happen. I mean, I'll probably be like, bro, I ain't got him. I don't know. I'll
It's
probably
not
have to
your
make
car.
a call. It's not my car.
It's his car.
Uh,
It's under his seat. And he say
it's
he
under
don't
his
know.
seat? Oh, okay.
Yeah, he
I'm
don't
just
know.
like, well, you got to look. You got to search the car, brother. That's the only thing I can say. I don't know. I mean, did I know the drugs was there? Like, I knew they was. I didn't know?
You
Oh,
didn't.
well, if
But
I
you
ain't
know,
know.
you know your partner, dib and dab in the streets. You got a street
Okay,
homeboy.
okay.
You know what he into. But you ain't, y'all probably going to the mall or something. Y'all kicking it for the day or whatever, and then y'all get pulled over.
Okay.
Drugs in the car. The police find them.
Listen.
They pull you out the car.
Listen, my friends, y'all know not to have me in no predicaments like that
Exactly.
in real life. But no, I mean, I don't know. That's a weird thing. It depends on how I feel in that moment. I don't know. I'm not going to jail.
I'm gonna give you why I asked you this question.
Why you ask me
Because
that?
I want to know like how normal people would handle it. But this is the same situation that Gunna was in with Young
Okay,
Thug.
so how normal people would handle. I mean, to be honest, I pay my taxes. So if anything, again, my friends would have me in that predicament because they know who I am. However, I don't know. I really don't know in that predicament. I'm like, bro, officer, you can check me. I ain't got nothing on me. But
sure.
God forbid I was ever in a predicament like that again. Because it did happen to me before, but like I said, my homeboy handled
He stood
what
up
needed to
on
be
it.
handled.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
All right. Your friend, he cheat a lot.
Oh, God.
You out. You kicking it. You at the mall or something. And you see his girl cheating on him. Would you tell him?
Yes. It's a call immediately. Sorry, I'm loyal to my homeboy.
And you know your homeboy cheating?
Yeah, I'm loyal. I'm going to say now, it may be a rebuttal with that, like, hey, brother, you know you're doing your dirt, too.
Yeah.
Hey, you never win when you playing dirty. My mother always say, ain't no rules when you in sin. So,
Facts.
I mean, it is what it is.
So you telling?
I'm telling, yeah. I'm calling immediately.
For sure. So look, so what separates you from other gospel artists in your music? Like, what separates you from other artists?
Okay, going back to what I feel like separates me from other gospel artists, and I'll say even contemporary gospel artists, is just the style and the music that I'm singing. It's more so like I'm a '90s baby, so I try to do stuff that's kind of nostalgic, but bringing it up to like today with minimal auto tune, so to speak. And I'm singing live. I'm sounding like the record, if not better, when I'm out, gigging and things of that nature. And plus, I think with the exception of Jordan Armstrong, shout out to him, he's actually doing like contemporary gospel like on the main level right now. I think I'm swaggy, so
Okay.
just that,
Okay. Do you like recording your song or performing it more?
I like performing my records more when it comes to like releasing, but I will get in the studio. The studio is not my friend. I'm a live type of singer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So what is it that you like about performing live?
What I like about performing live is just feeling the energy of the crowd, getting those, yeah, you better sing, or the like, yes, that touched me, like those versus being in that box in the studio, so to speak.
Okay.
I like performing live better for sure.
Okay. Okay. Do you have a team or do you do everything yourself as an artist?
As of now, I got a small team, but it's majority everything myself. But I do have like my circle I can pull on, creative directors, videographers, producers, engineers, and things of that. But as far as a writing team, I got a team. Yeah.
Okay,
I got a little village, I'll say for sure.
Okay. Do you have a strategy as far as marketing your music?
Yes, I do have a strategy as far as marketing my music. And
How do you go about, like, say you got an album about to come out, how do you go about preparing your fans for the album rather than just dropping it and hoping
Okay.
people listen?
Perfect. So the way I go about preparing, I don't like to call them my fans because we are a family. I always say in gospel, we don't got fans. Like the main fan is Christ himself. So
Exactly.
as my friends, so to speak, people who enjoy the music, release a single, release a visual, do a few interviews here and there, and then some lyric videos, and then just going live on social media for sure. And then, I got a Bible play because my album drops January 19th. So I'm actually in that process now of I already released the single, released the lyric video, released the interview. Now I got a Christmas project that's coming in between to kind of like hold over for the album. But top of January, I got a Bible plan that's coming that goes with each record of the song with version. So I'm excited about that. But just, easing them along the way, dropping little nuggets here and there, like, hey, what y'all think about this record? What y'all think about this record? Doing like listening parties and things, pre-listening parties to make them, kind of choose what songs they think they will want to hear on the record, on the album, so to speak.
Okay. Is it anything that you're doing in your community?
Yeah, so right now we have a nonprofit entitled Bunch of Believers, a nonprofit, and basically we are helping out the homeless with in LA it's an epidemic. Like it's so crazy. I ain't never seen that. I'm from Virginia, and I've never seen the amount of homeless people in my entire life than I've seen in LA. So a Bunch of Believers, nonprofit organization, we hand out like pillows and blankets to those of the community.
Oh, so you're not filming it and doing all that for the...
Nah, that's not me. I mean, and if people do that, that's great, but nah, that's not me. I'm just trying to make sure, people good.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Do you have any type of Thanksgiving drives for the kids or
No,
like
we don't really
Christmas
do.
drives?
Nah, we just give away normally year round. As people donate, we out there year round, especially in the wintertime.
So how about how you trying to go about with your Christmas album?
Now the Christmas album, well, I'll take that back. My family and I, we did through the nonprofit, we fed a senior citizen community during COVID, where we were able to feed over 80 senior citizens, but we did it in Virginia. I'm thinking about doing it in LA, but it's just, LA is weird with all their permits and what you can and can't do out there. However, with the Christmas album, I am potentially thinking about doing like a toy drive this year with the
dope.
sort of the release.
That'd be dope.
For sure.
Share with us, because I know you told me, but the people don't know. What part of Virginia?
Okay, I'm from Charlottesville, Virginia, but I currently live in Los Angeles, California. Been there for about 6 years.
What's the difference as far as living?
Well, the differences between Virginia and LA, LA is kind of the South. I mean, I know to people like in Georgia, they consider that the North.
West.
But like people in New York consider us the South. We're kind of the middle. So I would say just the Southern hospitality is number one. And then the food is number two. I miss the seasoning. Like, I'm pro seasoning.
Yeah.
Pro seasoning. However, LA is kind of a hustle and bustle city. It's kind of more so like who you know, what you doing, who you work for type of vibe. Like, I don't want to say it's not as genuine as the East Coast, but the East Coast for me is just simply the best coast. I love the weather. I'm like close to the beach. I love that I can, you know, it's Thanksgiving. I'm literally on the beach. I done ate Thanksgiving dinner, and now I'm like about to go to the beach, sit by the fire, and just swim.
How long you been out there?
6 years. 6 years as of September 18th. Yeah, moved out there after grad school.
What you do for a living in LA?
I am a casting producer and a development producer in Hollywood. Yeah, I work in reality television.
Wow.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about that experience.
Okay, well, I got my BA in mass communications with my concentration in film from Virginia State University. Then I went to Full Sail University, got my MFA, which is a master's in film production. Did that 2017, moved out to LA with $1,000, a duffel bag, and a dream. Been there ever since. I work as a casting producer and a development producer. Worked on shows like The Voice, Big Brother, a lot of shows, Steve Harvey, a lot. Kelly Clarkson,
That's dope.
MasterChef, Married at First Sight, Love is Blind, a lot of shows. Right now I'm currently on season 3 of MTV's Help, I'm in a Secret Relationship.
Oh.
Yeah.
Can you share some of that or no?
Yeah, like,
About
well, by the
just
time
that
this
show?
airs, I'm going to be done with it. However,
Okay.
for season 4,
Okay.
basically they just looking for couples who are hiding their partner from their friends or family for whatever specific reason. So you can reach out if you are hiding your partner from your friends or family for whatever reason, and or you feel like your partner is hiding you from their friends or family. Hopefully that makes sense.
Yeah, it do.
Yeah, but season 3, by the time this year, they'll probably be on season 4.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
dope. That's dope. And how long you been doing that season? I mean, that series?
Help, I'm in a Secret Relationship?
Yeah.
Since July, so it's still fairly new.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they
okay.
normally cast you around, but I'm not staying on the show. Nah, it's time for me to
You
to
moving on.
slide. Yeah.
Okay.
It was fun.
Okay.
But
So
yeah.
you got another venture in mind that you already got in
Yeah,
mind or something?
yeah,
or
yeah.
you
I got
just
something.
fishing
Yeah.
right now?
By the time this air, y'all probably already know what I'm gonna be on. But yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on, I don't want to be
Yeah,
telling
nah.
on you.
Can't tell too much.
I
But
don't
no,
wanna be
by the time
telling
it
on you.
airs, y'all see what I'm on for sure.
Okay.
But yeah.
So what made you choose that field?
Well, what made me choose television and film from a kid, I've always wanted to do entertainment. I remember I kind of spoke it into existence, manifested it, so to speak. I remember my cousin had graduated from high school or college, and she was letting us try on her cap and gown. And she was like, well, what did you just graduate with? What are you going to be when you grow up? And I always said I was going to be a producer who does music. So, I mean, a television producer who does music as well. Mm-hmm. And ever since then, that's just kind of been my thing. I've always been on the camcorder, behind the camera, recording little stuff, catching family, you know, doing dumb stuff at the family reunion, at church, recording services, doing music videos. And then when it was time for me to go to college, I was like, what am I going to do with my life? And I was like, you know what? I want to do a job that don't feel like work. So TV just, you know, don't feel like work. It's different every day. I get to talk to people every day. It's work, but it don't feel like work. I'm like, literally, my job is to find people to put them on television.
That's dope.
And I get to do the music.
That's dope. So let's get back to the music. Do you have a project out now or a project coming, like, or both?
Yes, both. So right now, I have my debut single from the album entitled My Good. It's the first single released off of I Hear You, which is dropping January the 19th. And then, of course, we got the Christmas music coming. I think that's coming Black Friday. So, yeah, It should be out by Black Friday.
Okay. What's the name of the album that you already have out?
Okay, so I don't have an album this is my debut album, but I do have an EP entitled Friday Night Before Church. Live.
How many songs on that?
It's 5 songs. So basically, I did the regular EP, the studio version, 2021, and then I did a live virtual tour, and we took the music from the tour and just re-released it as a live project.
That's dope. Where you went at on tour?
It was virtual. So we shot the tour.
Oh, this was during COVID.
Yep, during we shot it during COVID. We released it 2021 and ran it all the way through 2022.
That's dope.
Yeah, and we did it in like a space like this. Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, man, again, man, we appreciate you stopping by. Can you tell the people where they can find you at?
Yes.
And where they can find your music and all those good things?
For sure, guys. You guys can follow me on all social media platforms at IM__Keicon. And check out the music on all DSPs. That's Keicon.
And that's on all platforms.
All platforms.
All right. Y'all heard that. And y'all heard it from the man himself. You feel me? Again, welcome to the Switch Up, man. We appreciate you stopping by. And we out.
Thank y'all for having me.